What's up, everybody? Here today to bring you my first vlog. Hopefully it works out well, hopefully my mic's hooked up right, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Honda Grom. Obviously I'm going to post this to the Honda Grom Facebook page, but for anyone that's watching on YouTube that just found it on YouTube, I got a 2014 Honda Grom here. Hell of a bike, I like it. As long as you can take shit from people, I'm telling you. You ride a mini bike, stuff like that. Actually, my first bike, I'm 21, this is my first bike. I figured I'd start off with something a little small, have fun with it. I'd like a crotch rocket, but my dad doesn't like the idea of me getting one. I still live at home, so I respect that. But the Grom's fun for what I like to do. But, failed attempt at a wheelie. Anyway, so yeah, but I'll work my way up to that. Hopefully everyone can hear my voice good, because I do have the MNN THBX exhaust on here, which is super loud, but man, I like it loud. I wouldn't have a quieter exhaust than this. This exhaust is perfect for me. I'll get off my bike in a little bit and show you guys what it looks like. It's really dirty, but I don't really care. I just ride it to have fun. I don't show it off or anything. At least not now. It's about 34 degrees where I'm at, and there's no car shows or anything, bike shows or anything like that going on right now since it's winter time. So, but anyway, I ride the absolute shit out of this bike all the way up to Redline every time. I'm sure everyone else does that has a Honda Grom too. But it hasn't given me any trouble. I got 1,600 miles on it, so I mean fairly new still, but I don't have any big bore kit or anything on it right now, so hopefully it never does break down. Redline in it, it's fine like it is. But so anyway, today I'll probably bring you a video of how to pop some wheelies on these Honda Groms. I always get people asking me how to pop second gear wheelies on the Grom, because a little hard to do. Obviously, if you have a Grom, you probably know it's hard to do. If you don't have a Grom, then probably like second gear wheelie, it ain't no big deal. But with these little 125cc engines, it's a little hard to get her up in the air in second gear. So I'll show you guys how to do that down the road here a little bit on the open road. So right as I ended up turning my camera off back there to wait till I got down here to show you guys my bike and do the rest of this vlog, I had a guy to the right of me looking out the window and laughing. So you get that a lot on the Grom since it's so small. Whatever. They're fun as hell, so if they ever hopped on one, they'd probably know how fun it is and wouldn't laugh anymore, but whatever. It's just something you gotta get used to riding this thing. But yeah, so I'll get off the bike here, show you guys it. The only parts I have on it is the MNN THBX exhaust. Got rid of the mirrors. That's the first thing I did, and just put one of those side mirrors on it. Really dirty because we like to off-road them and stuff. Oh, MNN THBX fender eliminator kit. That thing's nice. Looks better than any fender eliminator kit that I know of. Eliminator kit. Yeah, that's how you say it. Anyway. So yeah, I got the tri-page LED headlight on it, and that's a lot nicer. Way nicer than the original headlight that was on it. I actually went through two headlights, I think, popping wheelies, and burnt out the low beam on both of them, and this one's yet to burn out on me, so that's always good too. I did crash it once, actually broke my ankle, but that's not how I did that. I was popping wheelies and that plastic just fell off. I had the original turn signals on it when I crashed it the first time, but just plasti dipped white too. You can actually see it peeling off where my foot rubs against it there. It was red, and I think the red looks absolutely ugly. So just plasti dipped white, my jeans rub off on it. Like I said, I don't really care how this thing looks. It's a fun bike. I'm not showing it off, so you can see if I had it lowered and stretched out and stuff, I'd want to show it off, but I got a ruckus for that, so, which I don't ever ride that anyway. But alright, so wheelies on the Grom. I'll show you, I guess, every single wheelie, first through fourth. For first gear wheelies, if you're just new to wheelies and stuff, starting out, I could pop them anywhere from pretty much standing still up to probably about 10 miles an hour. Any more than that, it's not going to want to pop up on you too good. So I just pull in the clutch on a first gear wheelie. I don't even really pull up that much, and it comes right up on you. But a little practice is good when you're first popping wheelies, for the fact that you don't want to flip it over backwards. So just pull in the clutch, rev it up, dump the clutch, and it should come right up on you. So here we go. As I almost dump it back right there. I don't ever use a brake. I don't have a hand brake like most people do. I just have a foot brake. I don't really use the brake. Some people just keep it at 1 RPM and just use the foot brake. I'm a throttle person. I throttle it all the way through the wheelie. So let's show you another one here. So just all throttle pretty much for me as I'm up in a wheelie. Now I can shift gears in the wheelie from first to second to third, stuff like that. So when I first started practicing my wheelies, that's how I kind of learned them at first. I started in first gear, popped it up, and I shifted into second like this. You want to make sure you're pretty level and good so you don't fly backwards and dump it backwards when you shift into second like that. See if I can get a little better one here. That one was kind of junk. So get it up, shift in a second like that. I do pull in the clutch, and I could shift in a third even. I'll probably shift in a fourth if I wanted to, but yeah, I did that right here. So there's fourth gear. So highest gear right now in a wheelie on the Honda ground, 47 miles an hour there. But anyway, so originally why I wanted to make this first vlog was how to pop them up in second gear, because most of you aren't going down the road at 8 miles an hour when you want to show off and pop a wheelie in front of somebody. So second gear wheelies, my sweet spot in those is about 18 to 21 miles an hour. I mean, I could pop them up a little outside both of those boundaries, but it's kind of my sweet spot there. So just want to go 18. The main thing I think is people put these aftermarket bars on or just keep the stock bars on. They put them way up. Well, when your hands are up here, you're more pulling back on the bike, when really on the Honda ground, since it doesn't have any power, you want to pull up, like kind of back into you instead of back towards you. You want to kind of pull up. So I like my handlebars in just the stock position, just down. I know when people have sub cages on them, it's not easy to pop a wheelie like that. But if you want to do sit down wheelies in second gear, I think that's what you're going to have to do. So 18 miles an hour, just lean down while you're pulling in that clutch, rev her up, and then pop that clutch and pull back. So I'll show you right here. Just like that. Pops right up on you. Takes some practice. I was never able to do it at first. And I was like, oh man, I'm never going to be able to do this. And then next thing I know, I'm popping them up. So practice makes perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Don't give up. If I can do it, you can do it. This is my first bike, like I said. I'm not a stunt rider like some of these guys are, who can just pop them up and do no-handed wheelies like Kenny Edwards and pull his helmet off in a wheelie and shit. I can't do none of that shit, but I can still pop some good wheelies and have fun with it. So, but once you're able to pop them in second gear, I mean, you can take it almost all the way up to about 40 miles an hour. That's about red line. I'll keep it going here, show you how fast you can go in a second gear wheelie. So about 40, 41, and it's going to want to start redlining right there. It started redlining on me at 42. So, I mean, if you can keep your balance good, like I was earlier, keep it around 31 miles an hour, you're all right. You just go right down the road, no problem. But if you got a hard time keeping your balance, you're going to want to learn how to shift into the next gear from second to third. So I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll wrap this video up here. Mainly when I know I'm shifted into another gear when I pop a wheelie, I'll keep my foot underneath the shifter there when I pull up, but that's kind of hard to do because a couple of times I've wanted to pull back, and as I'm pulling up on the bike, my foot comes up too, and then it shifts gears as I'm pulling up, so that don't work. But make sure you just keep it under there, keep it down underneath the shifter. Do your 18 to 21, and here comes a car. I don't like popping wheelies in front of cars. I'm not a true badass. that, and if it's a cop, I'm not gonna run from cops. A lot of these guys you see on here run from cops, or on Honda Grom Facebook page. When I say see on here, I know some people may just be watching this on YouTube, but they all post about how they run from the cops and shit. I'm not like that. What do I want a ticket for? I don't want to be thrown in jail for running for the cops. So anyway, keep your foot under that shifter down there. Pop it up in second. You want to be kind of a level. Whoa, whoops! What did I do there? The hell? I guess, see, there's what I'm talking about, how you pull your foot up with the bike a little bit and it wants to shift into that next gear. That was a mistake. Alright, let's try that again. Good example, I guess. Pop it up in second. You want to keep it kind of level and then shift into your next gear, which I failed at doing. What the hell am I doing here? I can do these all the time. Don't know why I'm failing. Alright. Try it one more time here. I did it earlier all the way in the fourth. What the hell? Alright. Get it level. Shift into your next gear like that. I think I got a car behind me, so... There's a car coming. But anyway, so that's how you do it. That's how I do it, at least. Main things, like I said, you want to keep your handlebars down so you can pull up instead of back at you. Well, now I don't know where that car went. Anyway. Oh, it's just sitting down there like he's waiting for me. I'll keep going straight then. But anyway, so yeah. And then 18 to 21 is my sweet spot. It's not be everyone's sweet spot. I have stock gearing. That's the main thing. So if many of you have lower gearing or something, you may have a different sweet spot. Stock gearing is what I got, so that's my sweet spot for that. And just practice. I mean, practice makes perfect. I got on this bike and I was just able to pop a first gear wheelie, barely fall into the side because I wasn't used to keeping it on one wheel, keeping it balanced on one wheel, but now I can pop them all the way down that road as that car's still down there waiting for me. So yeah, just takes practice. If I can do it, anyone can do it. But yeah, so if you guys liked the video, let me know what you think. Comment any questions you got. I'll come out and make another video again and answer your questions. But yeah, so I'm not going to ask everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead. But I'm not going to beg you guys for it. I don't really think I'm going to get super popular on YouTube or something, but some guy suggested, hey, make a moto vlog, so figured I'd try it out. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'll still probably make them for the few people that watch, so it doesn't matter to me. But just get out there and practice. I think wheelies are the funnest thing on this bike. I mean, this bike's a lot of fun, but wheelies are even funner on it. So anyway, catch you guys next time, and pop a little wheelie on the way out. So peace out, everybody. One thing I wanted to add in here real quick, since I'm over here, I know I said my goodbyes for the day, but one thing I wanted to add in here real quick, that I'm right where I'm at right now, is a good way to practice wheelies, but it's also kind of a sketchy way, is up hills. Now, up hills is easy because it's going to obviously pop up easier on you, since you have the center of gravity farther back on a hill, but at the same time, it's going to want to flip over backwards on you easier. So you got to kind of watch that, but it'll pop up a lot easier, and if that's the way you're having trouble on, maybe try a hill first. So, show you guys a hill wheelie here. See, I can do like 22, 23 miles an hour. Oh, whoops. And it pops right up on me. Pretty easy. And you don't have to have it as far back to keep it at a low miles per hour. So, figured I'd show you guys that real quick since I was riding home and came across that hill there. So, alright, anyway, like I said before, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.